A very wonderful day to you, viewers all over the world, from wherever you are watching me from. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is the program called Issues, and my name is Anita Irene. Today we are with the chairman of Labour Party Edo State chapter. I will just allow him introduce himself. You're welcome to the program, sir.
Thank you, Anita, for having me. My name is Ogbaloi KSC, Chairman Labour Party Edo State.
So what are your plans for 2023 elections?
Well, Labour Party as the most loved political party in Nigeria today understand the critical nature of being involved in an election. And I am to tell you very clearly that we are leaving no stone unturned to ensure that come 2023, all candidates that are listed in our platform are delivered, into various offices.
That's very well. So what have you put in place to ensure that the party come out victoriously in the forthcoming election?
Well, first, we have done what we refer to as a structural consolidation all around Edo State. The local government have put in the fitting standard to ensure that the competition that is to come before them is taken to a winning point. That has been done. And we're also ensuring that sensitization of every other person at the rural level of our state are reached from day to day. Don't also forget that because of the abysmal performance of previous government, there is a general outcry that Labour Party should come aboard right now to take over from the government of the day. And that we are doing seriously. So I must tell you that we are backing on the goodwill of the people of Nigeria. And that again is sufficient to take us home.
People are talking about a structure. I hear structure, have structure, they don't have structure. So how are you sure? Because people are actually thinking that structure is what gives election or what wins election. So how do you think you can do this? Because people are saying that Labour Party don't have structure. So how do you think you can actually do this to make sure that in the forthcoming election that Labour Party wins?
Well, what has dated us in Labour Party is that when people say they don't have structure, they have not given basic definition to what structure should be. In this state, we have done what you call a town hall meeting, and I'm sure everybody around witnessed it. We have done a 2 million man march in this state, and everybody watched it. And so what we refer to as structure in Labour Party are the human resources, are the human person, and that is the structure we have today. We are not looking at those inanimate structural design that have been made by these failing political parties. But for us, the human persons are the structures we are backing on, and they are working for us.
Now, come 2023, when Labour Party gets there, how do you think you can be able to, let's just look at the issue of insecurity, for example. How do you think that Labour Party can actually solve this issue of insecurity?
Well, insecurity has been endemic in the nation for quite some time now. And because it has been all for quite a long space in the administration of APC, we have set it to study. It's so much so that we should be able to tackle the extremes of it at the time we come on board in 2023. And discussing the strategies, in trying to ensure that the security of a place like ours is engendered appropriately. There are such things that you do not discuss in the open. But I can assure you that we are strategically positioned to ensure that the security of this country is returned as soon as we take over government in 2023.
A lot of persons are saying that they no longer have confidence in the executive of Labour Party, both in national and the state level. A lot of persons are saying, out there, sources, different persons are talking about collecting 30 million naira to swap a particular name from the other. And what some others are still saying that as at the time of primaries, that this particular woman, Atibe, let me call her Atibe, Elizabeth Atibe, where was she as at the time the primaries, Labour Party held their primaries? where was she? Because certainly she was not part of the primaries as at the time they did it in Edo State. The person that, as at the time, sources said it was Murphy Imaswain that was actually there, but later they swapped the name because Mrs. Elizabeth Atibe has given the sum of 30 million naira to Labour Party executive, both the national and the state level. What do you have to say about that, sir?
Well, the calculation of matters that has to do with the primaries and vis-a-vis TV and Murphy, all these matters now, I can tell you they are in court, and it will be contempt of court to discuss all of that. I would want to rather ask that we leave it for the court to decide which was appropriate and which was not. It will be unruly on the part of distinguished persons like us, the Labour Party, to begin to discuss issues that have been placed before the court. So I will ask us to discontinue the question. Thank you.
You've heard it all from comrade Kelly Ogbaloi, the chairman of Labour Party Edo State chapter. The program again is called Issue. Thank you for watching. My name again is Anita Eren. Keep watching GTV Nigeria. God bless you. Bye-bye.